What up? What up? Here I go. Let me know if y'all can see me. Let me know if y'all. What up? Here I go. Let me know if y'all can see me. Let me know. Let me know if y'all can see me. Trying out some new stuff. I got some different equipment added to this that I found that I had. I forgot I even had. So trying some new things out. I got some different equipment added to this that I found that I had. I forgot I even had. So trying some new things out. So y'all can see me. Y'all can see me. It actually looks even clearer on this than it does with the other stuff I had added to it. Me and Gene Cortez, what is up? This was actually a test thing. I didn't realize it was just gonna go live, and I was trying out some new stuff because now I can do a few more things different. I've already been using StreamYard for a while, but I wasn't using it for YouTube, and I decided I'm gonna start using that for YouTube because I can add people in it if I want to. I can add, like Gene, I can add you in it, Cortez, and we can sit here and have a whole discussion. It's pretty clear. Nice upgrade. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Yeah, I upgraded a few things. I'm actually off of several screens, and hopefully the software that I'm looking into, I'm gonna see how this other software works. It'll let it do like a panoramic thing. Where instead of seeing me right here, you'll see me in a wide angle. So I'm kind of working on some things while I'm sitting down here. I threw out some pick footage, Gene. That footage that you said throw it out there. I threw it out there. Cortez already seen it. He commented on it before I had a chance to do anything because I was still sitting up here upgrading software and whatnot, and he's seen it probably before most of anybody seen it. So so yeah, that's cool. Yeah. So I threw it up there. It's basically all the pictures from Stunt Fest that I threw up there. I just went ahead and just threw them in a video, edited, chopped it up real quick, threw it up there. Some pictures were actually too big. Even though I tried to scale them down, they wouldn't fit right. So what, just throw it up there anyway. I want people to see what I got to see, how I saw it. And I didn't think nobody was going to jump on live. I was just kind of, just sitting here messing with it. Next thing I know, people just jumped on. I was like, oh, shoot. I was like, okay, cool. I'm about to watch it after this. Yeah, Gene, watch it after this. Take your time. Like I said, this wasn't like a scheduled live anything or a pop up to talk a whole lot about everything. This was more of see if the software works, see how it works, and see how it works with some other stuff that I'm using because I want to use this from now on. Because I love it, keeps my name at the bottom. I can send text stuff, I can send all this, and I use it for my business. But I was like, you know what? Why don't I use it for YouTube too? Open up another account straight off of from my YouTube that I already use now and use it for that. Why not? Why not do it that way? And when I did it that, hold on, I'm trying to angle to get the right pictures. And when I figured I did do it that way, I figured it would come up like this. Because now I can do a few more. So worked out. It's working out good. Working out good so far. I can see myself across the board. Yeah, the little feedback. That's me. I'm sorry, I'm messing with a couple of microphones that kind of got plugged in. So that feedback should stop. I'm gonna go ahead and turn one all the way off. Just give me a second here. Like I said, all this was just a test. Now I should be getting no feedback at all. Let me know if it's still a little feedback coming through. Let me know. Let me know. It should. Damn. One thing is this make me look big as hell. I'm big, but I ain't that damn big. Damn. Hey Cortez, I'm still getting feedback. Let me know. Let me know. I'm good. Am I still getting feedback? Good. Okay. 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 Well, Cortez, Ben, you got to see the footage already. What you thought about it? What you thought about the pictures that went up? Like I said, I threw a little music with it, threw a little stuff with it, and I threw a little treat at the end. Threw a little treat at the end. I figured everybody would love the little treat at the end I threw in. So I figured I'd throw that up there, for toward the end and whatnot. and I'm trying to set up some stuff. To use some stuff a little different with this, and it's working fine. And I wish I can get the power by StreamYard taken off, but I ain't feel like paying for that stuff, and I already paid for so much other stuff. So so I'm just gonna leave it up there like that. But I think this is how I'm gonna start doing a few things. Because like I said, I'm looking at y'all and on the big screen as well, and y'all getting to see. I'm getting really see what y'all see from that angle. And you're right, it looks a whole lot clearer. It's coming in real clear. I mean, real clear. It's coming in real clear. So I'm like, I'm gonna start using this from now on like this. And I mean, I thought about it a few times before, and it's part of a techie group and part of an LS. If he was in here, he knows more about it because he asked you how they able to get so many people on there because you can add people on here and do conference talk as well. And I thought, oh, they're using StreamYard. I use it for my business and whatnot. That's what they're using. Because I've been on some of their stuff and had to use it. You said definitely clear. Yeah, it's definitely clear because it's in 4K. And I don't know how y'all screens are set up or on your end, but if you got 4K, it plays in 4K, 1080p, plays in 1080p. It also plays in 3D if I turn the 3D module thing on, but not a lot of people watching 3D. So, and like I said, this is how I do a lot of business stuff with my IT business and whatnot. Especially when I'm doing stuff from home, I do everything through here, and I join people on to talk about different things or whatever we're working on. But well, that has nothing to do. We talk about with cars and whatnot. Hopefully, everybody's having a good Saturday, enjoying themselves. The weather finally broke a little bit here. A lot of the snow started melting, so I was able to kind of get out a little bit. But with from now until probably after till Christmas, it's going to be kind of slow for me because I'm doing stuff for the kids, doing stuff for family and whatnot. Wife got me doing a few things, so it kind of got me real busy. So um, I know it's another thing. Like I said, I was doing this as a test. I ain't think nobody was going to jump on. I ain't think we was going to live because I was doing a test, and it just went on live on YouTube. I was like, oh shoot! And then I seen y'all jumping on. I was like, well, okay, let's make it a live then. Um, One of the other things I was going to say, really want to thank everybody. Period. Really and truly want to thank everybody for, you know, going on, seeing a lot of everything I threw on. Still grinding, doing wiring. Oh, Cortez, you still doing wiring? Are you about finished with your dash mod, or because it's so crazy? I showed it to I sent your page link to a buddy of mine that also kind of started on his own. He has two project cars, and he ended up going to a salvage yard down in Atlanta and grabbed a few things, and he measured out this car, and he was like, "Yo, this Dasher fit," and it's out of a what is that? XTS Cadillac. So he snatched the whole dash and everything, and oh, no problem. Oh, appreciate it, Gene. And he snatched the whole dash and everything out of it, and he has it sitting in his car. And his car is a what year is that car? It's a '72 Monte Carlo, and he has the whole dash sitting in it. He said, "I really didn't have to trim a whole lot." He said, and I basically made some brackets and whatnot, and when he sent me the picture of it, man, it looked like it came that way. And he said, I got everything working that open area. You know, I'm gonna make a little panel thing for my iPad to slide in, and that's basically it. And I was like, okay, cool. And he got it looking right, and I told him, I said, hey man, and Cortez basically he looked at some of your videos and said, you know what, I'm gonna do it. Cortez, you got a video coming soon. Well, I don't know, Cortez, do you have a video coming soon? Oh, excuse me, it's been a day. Um, but yeah, like I was saying, Cortez, he kind of did that out there, and he was kind of inspired by you. And I was like, wow. I was like, oh, you got one come out tomorrow, okay. I was like, wow. I was like, you know what? I think I think what I basically told him. Let me rephrase that. I told him once he gets done with everything, document some things. And he said, I've been recording, doing this and doing that. He said, man, I want to do like you. I want to put a YouTube channel together. So, okay, because he thinks I'm this big YouTube person. I'm like, because he's not as a creator literate. I'm like, I'm not really a big YouTube person like that. I'm not up there. It's people far and beyond me. Me and Gene, you way past me. I'm just making my own lane and just trying to get in where I fit in and show what I got. And I told him, that's just what you're gonna do. You're gonna do the same thing. I'll coach you along and show you how to do some of the edits and show you how to do some of the things and show you a few workarounds, and we'll go that route with it and see, what all you come up with. So definitely Cortez, definitely I already have my thing looking out so I can catch everything. So I can catch throw up. Gene, always the same for you. I do this for just about everybody. And Gene, as you know, and I ain't trying to pick on you, I get out there and I watch stuff and comment on it. And it's so crazy because soon I comment on something, I see you throw up a comment already. I'm like, damn. So Gene, where I'm at, he in the same place. Okay. And matter of fact, dude I know hit me up today, and he's real good friends with the dude Whip Addict that throws up videos, and he was like, "Yeah, Whip Addict is doing this and doing that, and getting some stuff together for after New Year, because before you know it, it'll be MLK weekend." And I said, "Yeah, if I was still living in Atlanta, I'll be going to that. But being on further away, it's kind of hard to just up jump the boogie and go to some of them places, especially now that I have kids as well. It's kind of hard to just up jump and go a lot of places." And he was like, "I understand." I said, "But get that footage along with him, and." If you want to see me the footage, want me to put it up, I'll put it up. It's fine. Because he was talking about, yeah, I want to see this footage, and I want, have you put it up so because your channel's starting to grow and you trying to make it grow. So then you put it up. I'm like, oh, okay, cool, that's fine. That's fine. That's what you want to do. I'll label it as, you went. He said, oh, you ain't got to label as I went. Just put it. If anybody asks you, then you can say, no, somebody sent me this footage. I said, no, well, I'd rather put it up there. Somebody sent me this footage and they graced me with this footage for me to share to y'all, and I'm going to share. And that's it, because I hadn't been to one of the MLK weekends in years in Florida. It's been a long time, long, 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 long time. But what else? What y'all got going on? What y'all had going on for the day? I know it's the last Saturday before the holidays. Um, Stuff was packed. I had to go to Walmart to get a oil filter for my wife, so I can change her oil tomorrow. And the craziest thing, man, the Walmart was so packed, but I went through automotive, so I was in and out. And the automotive area was so packed from people trying to get oil changes and then tires and everything else. It was this guy, well, his whole family that got towed in by AAA that were on the road, and they told him it was going to be a wait. And he said, "Well, wait a minute." And him being smart, which I thought that was so cool, he said, "Wait a minute. If I go ahead and snatch off the tire, how long would it take them? Would it be even long? Because we're trying to get back on the road." And then one of the workers was standing, was like, "Hey, you snatched the tire off. We have your tire already in stock because they pulled it out already." And he said, "I'll go ahead and throw it on now, and you just throw it back on." Man, that parking lot so fast. He jacked up that car real quick, and AAA was still out there, and they kind of helped him. Next thing you know, he had that tire off, and he was willing, and he carried it all the way in, and they went ahead and threw that tire on the rim and balanced it for him and did everything for it and gave it back to him. He stuck it back on that car, and he hit the ground running. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. I hit 2K last night, giveaway after holiday. Yo, congratulations. Congratulations for hitting that 2K. Congrats, dude. I swear, congrats. You hit that 2K. Happy for you, bro. Definitely happy for you. Oh, I'm sorry, Cortez. I just saw that 2K first, and I had to congratulate him first. But working on better content, editing, about to take this channel for real. Yeah, I mean, even with me, LS used to ask me, "How'd you get this and this?" And D Brooks said, "How you get that now? How you do this?" And I'm like, "Man, I'm just getting good at it." I said, I'm not like a lot of people, that's up here doing it big. I'm just trying to get in where I fit in. So I'm doing little at a time. And as I'm doing my little at a time, it's working. It's working. So I'm just um but yeah, Gene, congrats for that. We all striving to get toward that. I know I'm striving to get toward that 2K, 1K, and whatnot. Um, I don't want to jinx myself, but being y'all on here, because I'm not leaving this up. Once what's done is done, I'm gonna give y'all a sneak peek. I've been in talks with a guy, the guy that's doing my engine stuff. He knows a very famous person that used to be on Speed TV. And I ended up talking to him today. and well, earlier today, and he said to me, he said, "Hey, what you got going on? What you got going with this and this?" Because we met before a few times, but this is the first time we really got a chance to really talk. And I told him I was going to this event in Texas because he lives in Texas. He's like, "Where at in Texas?" So I sent him the flyer that LS sent me, and he said, "Man, I wouldn't mind going to that." I said, "Really?" I said, "Man, you know what? Why don't you roll with me to that? You know, even if you just go for a few hours or whatever." He said, "Man, I'll chill with you." Then I remember Ellis saying something about a booth. I'm like, "Well, you know what? They might have a booth up, and you well known. People gonna end up knowing who you are. We get there, you sign some autographs and do that. Help us out, help out the channel." He said he didn't mind. So I'm not gonna say the person's name in stone because he still works stuff with a schedule because he still does a lot of stuff for Chip Foose and does a lot of stuff with Big Chief and Outlaw. So he has a lot of things going on. But he said right now his schedule's kind of clear unless something big comes up. So I'm gonna just keep my fingers crossed and keep it on the hush. But LS already knows about it because I said something to him about it earlier, and I'm just gonna wait to see what I kind of drum together with that because that would really work. Yeah, Whipfest. Yes, yes, yes. Whipfest. 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 I'm trying to think what else. Yeah, y'all kind of caught when I was working on a few things. I was working on the thing with my banner and a couple other things, and I'm kind of glad you're on because then y'all can kind of tell me if you like this, you like that, how you like this, whatnot. Y'all could be the ones that say, "Hey, we like this, we like that," or "We don't like this, or we don't like that." So, like I said, I'm gonna work on a few things with that. Um, Trying to think what else, what else. Um, just for those that want to know, yeah, this is StreamYard. You see, um, somebody else is joining. I don't know who joined in. I'm not looking at the comments right away. Oh, I'm looking at it from up there. Catfish, what's happening? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? And who is that? Ah, my boy Twin. Twin, what is up? Hey y'all, I'm working on some stuff. I did a few updates and had some equipment I found that I had packed up from when we moved to this house. And I'm hooking it up to my stuff here, basically doing a setup. And I was just doing a test run to see how it worked. And Mean Gene Cortez were already on here. They seen and they said, "Hey, this looks clear. We like the way this looks." So I'm like, I'm gonna do it this way from now on. So really, I'm just doing some testing to see how people will like what I'm doing. And also, Catfish, while you on, I spoke to Pimpin today and we had a nice conversation. And I told him that you had told me like a little while ago about the supplies and whatnot, what you're doing. I'm definitely going to want to get some samples of that and buy some of that from you and promote it on my channel. I want to promote it. Once you get all the kinks and stuff worked out and you get stuff ready to go on the market, I want to promote it on my channel to get you out there because I think people need to know your skill set and they need to know now, and not just on here, just people that I know around because I know so many people in the car industry, in the car game. They'll be glad to hear about a product that's made by us for us to put out there. So definitely want to do that. Yes, Gene, let's smash the like button. Even though this is a test run for stuff, please smash the like button. Please, please, please smash the like button. Y'all, I'm working hard down here. I'm working. I'm in the lab. I'm in the dungeon, in the basement. I'm working hard trying to do some stuff, make some stuff happen. Definitely trying to put, this channel on the map. Just trying to add some stuff. Thanks, bro. I appreciate that. Yeah, Catfish, definitely. Um, definitely. Like I said, I'm not just talking about a catfish. I mean it. I definitely want to just promote that and get that out there. And hopefully hopefully from that generate some sales for you to put in your pocket. I ain't even asking nothing for it, because I'm going to use it myself. I'm gonna use it on my vehicles. I'm gonna use it on my bike, except for the Armor All. I can't use it on the bike. Can't use the tire with on my bike, but everything else I'm gonna use on my bike. Period. Um, definitely, because detailing is one of the things that I just truly believe in. Without a clean vehicle, to me it ain't riding right. Ride's been a clean vehicle. I remember I had a busted vehicle I fixed up, but the vehicle was clean. Inside was clean. Outside was clean. It was immaculate. It felt like a brand new car. It felt like a brand new car, and I rode that car to death. It was a 70. What year was that? I had that 78 LeSabre that the windows wouldn't go down on. Yeah, I bought it for $400 from an old lady. Had a V6 and windows would not go down, but it ran good. I snatched the V6 out, sold it, and I put a 350 Oldsmobile motor in it. No, Buick motor in it that my dad had laying around. Then I turned around and sold that car to one of my dad's friends. He bought it from me. I think he gave me like 3,500 for it, which was cool. Sold that and turned around and got something else. Clean car tells a lot about a person. Yeah, Minjin, you're right. You're right. It does. And I used to get on to so many people about so many things. Like my cars are dirty right now. I was going to the car wash today because it's the first day it's really been nice besides yesterday. To get the salt stuff off my car. And then I was gonna take my wife's car tomorrow. Well, yeah, tomorrow. I got that a line went all the way down the street. I said, man, I'll come back. Forget this. So forget it. I will come back. Will definitely come back. Come back, come back. Um Trying to think what else. Let's see, what does this do? I don't even know what it does. Let's see what it does. Oh, that's a banner thing. Okay. I don't usually use that a whole lot. Yeah, that's the bottom banner. Yep. Okay. I like it. Let me get my logo stuff at the bottom of that and have it just go across. I like it. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. But we're gonna start that for now. I'm gonna just have to create and do all that stuff sometime or the other. I'll get it done. Um, so other than that, everybody enjoying yourself. I got a pressure washer today to use with foam cannon. Yo, twin. Yeah, I did a little something on detail grind today. Okay, catfish. As long as you out there staying safe, I know it's still kind of chill in Chicago and whatnot. I know some of the snow is starting to melt. And man, I hate to get off subject, but catfish off the hook. I enjoyed it sitting down here editing and doing stuff, and that's when I was digging in the box, finding a bunch of my old equipment from doing IT and doing other stuff that I hooked up to here today. I definitely loved the footage I saw from the party, and I told Pimpin that today. I love what I saw, and for me, I was like, wow. I was like, where's my invite? So I told Stun and Pimpin, I told them all, like, look, y'all let me know ahead of time. I come through. I would have came through bearing gifts. I came through in a Santa Claus outfit with the beard and all in the bag, and I would have came through like, here you go, 50 degrees. Yeah, catfish. It was 50 degrees here today. It got up to 51, I think it was. So a lot of the snow was just really leaving, but a little bit was left over. I mean, still some left over in crevices and whatnot. Seeing you clean a lot of cars. Yeah, Mean Gene, Catfish is the man. He pays attention to detail. He reminds me so much. My dad, my uncles, another buddy of mine, I know that still details, and he's in his like 60s. Has people detail for him, but he's all about everything. And he is the man when it comes to detailing. It's so many I've seen detail, but Fish, you the man. Don't tell Jerry. Don't tell Lawsuit Jerry I told you that. But you the man. Don't tell Lawsuit Jerry I told you that, because he probably would give me hell for saying that. That's why I know I definitely got to erase this. He would give me hell for saying this. Damn, New York, I thought you my boy. You know how you thought you my boy, New York. I thought you my boy. Thought me and you cool. Thought me and you cool. So let me stop though. Let me stop. I definitely cannot leave this up because he would give me so much hell about it for saying that. Um, Another thing I was gonna say before I saw a catfish message, twin. Um, Definitely the pressure washer with the foam cannon always works good. It's a guy that is over right before you get downtown, right before you get downtown Kansas City, that does just that. And man, cars come real clean. I had him actually clean up my Deuce one time, and he did a great job. Did a great job. I'll be checking him out on CJ on 32 and Stunneries. Yes, and also Catfish got his own channel now. He got his own channel doing his own thing. Y'all please subscribe to him. If y'all haven't subscribed to Catfish Corner, please subscribe to him. He has a lot of detailed tricks and a lot of knowledge. I can watch him all day because some of it I know and some of it I don't. Like, oh yeah, I can use this. Like some people don't know about the clay bars. I've been using clay bars for a long time. And a lot of people don't know that. Yeah, appreciate the Cortez. Definitely sub to him. Um, and that's another thing with what I want to do and how I'm doing this channel now. I want to basically connect people together. Like for instance, LS kind of connect me to a little bit of everybody. And Mean Gene, I already knew you already from because you were in stuff I was in. So I already knew you wasn't. I've been subscribed to you before everybody. And just to see how, we all kind of intertwine and kind of connect together is real cool. And I have people that kind of join in from IT tech side, from the car side, from the motorcycle side to traveling side. And I just kind of just bridge the gap, bring everybody together, so they can kind of see a little bit of everything. Yo, Catfish said lawsuits mad because CJ said at the party last night that I'm a better team than him. I know he mad. You know what? I know he mad. I said something to him in the day about that. I said I can't believe CJ said that, but I can because I know how CJ would get down and talk about stuff. But it's just like, wow, lawsuit boy. He would get mad. I'm just like, man, you know what? Y'all leave Lawsuit Jerry alone. Man, Lawsuit Jerry's cool with me. He make me laugh, man. He really makes me laugh. He makes me laugh and make my day. He kind of remind me of a dude who used to hang around at my uncle's or dad's shop back in the day. He really, really does. It's hilarious. It's hilarious. But yeah, I heard him. I heard the whole thing, and then also Catfish. I caught on one of the lives. I think it was it Tay's live? I don't know. All y'all was live. Like I caught one of y'all where you had gave me the shout out. Say, yo, New York said this, said that, and then Pimple was hitting me back. Pimple was texting me at the same time, and then caught me on the phone saying what I was saying. I was like, oh, okay, cool, yo, that's what's up. So I was loving that. I was loving the love, loving all the love. And man, I owe y'all more love for that. Um, I'm reading the comments on the big screen as I'm staying on here. That way I gotta click back and forth. It kind of helps me out. Puerto Rico up in the place. Puerto Rico, what's happening? Um, Rico, to kind of give you a gist of what's going on. This was really supposed to be a test. I wasn't supposed to go live. I upgraded some software, found some equipment that I had packed up that I never unpacked, and I kind of hooked up down here in the dungeon. And when I hooked it up down here, I said, "Oh, let's do a test stay at work." Because I want to use StreamYard to do because I use StreamYard for my business. So as I'm hooking up stuff, and I said, "Oh," it said, "Okay." It said broadcast. When I clicked broadcast, it said broadcast, and then it went live. I said, "Oh shoot!" And before I could click off of it, Cortez jumped on. Mean Gene jumped on. So I wasn't gonna just click off because they was on. I was like, you know what? They're on. I might as well stay on and talk as I'm sitting up here updating some stuff. I might as well, just talk instead of clicking off on somebody. So that's how this whole thing has come about with me being on here. Um, and also I was saying, Rico, if you haven't subscribed to Catfish Corners, he is one of the detail kings. Period. Definitely subscribe to him. A lot of his knowledge is on his page. Catfish is also coming out with something that's going to be real special that I'm definitely going to support and promote. So definitely subscribe to him so you can stay tuned and watch out his whole process and watch out what's going on. All right, Rico. Yeah, definitely. So being that this was just a test run, I didn't really have much to talk about. I did drop a video by popular demand from a lot of people. Mean Gene was one of them today. So yeah, drop that footage. I dropped the footage of basically all the pics from the 2015 Stunt Fest in Atlanta. I dropped all the pics I took there, and I just threw them up in the video and put them on there. There was a couple cars I didn't get footage of, but I got pictures of at the time. And I know from now on, well, I'm gonna do better than that anyway. That was 2015, and I've been doing way better than anyway. Because at that time, I was just documenting my brother going. Because for those that don't know, a lot of the footage I was taking that's throwback footage, older footage, was mainly for him. And that was the first time I got him to come because I would send him footage through YouTube, through my old channel through YouTube. Hey, watch this, and then wasn't really paying attention. Next thing I know, I had 1,600 subscribers and didn't even know nothing. YouTube sent me a thing. Oh, you got this, you got that. All you need is, and I kind of let that go and started this channel and really focused with it because the other channel, it was a lot of crap going on with that. So I kind of let that channel go. But that's how all that started. And now I'm taking a lot of old footage and rethrowing it back up for people to see because a lot of people don't know about, you know, everything. But a lot of people don't know at all. They don't know about some of those car shows down south, or they don't know about some of the stuff up north. They don't know about any of that. So I've been just kind of just throwing it up there, and like Mean Gene said, yo, shoot for it, go for it, put it up there. So I put it up there so everybody can see the pictures and whatnot. The next series I'm going to do, I don't even know what it's going to be yet. I want to try to get it edited and throw it by tomorrow night, if not tomorrow night, Monday. I got to pick. It's so much to choose from. I don't even know which route to go because, like I said, I found my old camera, and I found an old hard drive that I ended up hooking as an outside, basically external drive that has all these pictures on. And I found stuff in my clouds because I got cloud services everywhere of stuff dating all the way back to 2007. No, excuse me, when MJ the Stuntman that did Stunt Fest when he had that Lincoln truck and he had just put those 30s on it. I got a picture with me standing beside him, my wife standing beside to show the comparison of the rims. And I remember saying, my wife is 5'2", and look how the rims almost come up to as tall as her. And I was just the rims by themselves. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to edit that stuff and kind of put something together and throw it up on here. I just don't know which one I want to do. I want everybody getting burnt out on one thing. I think I might do the V103 car show, which was a car show that is given every year in Atlanta by the radio station. And it's an inside car show. So it's no cars running, no cars going by, but it's a lot of music. Meaning because they got music playing from the radio station, people cars playing music. I'm definitely going to throw music up so I don't get copyright infringement on that. So I'm definitely going to work on. I might do, like I said, do that one next. So we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. I'm gonna keep working and working on it and see where it takes me. But also, hopefully, everybody's definitely enjoying the holiday, enjoying their time. I don't know if everybody's already off yet or not. They said I was crazy. Old school import to Chevy dominated game. You know what, Twin? It's all about bringing what you like. And not everybody's going to like what you like. Like me and Dewan and Ellis talked about that. Does Flex still do? You know what, Rico? I quit going to all the Flex car shows when he used to have them. He joined in with Nopia. I don't know if anybody. Well, Twin, you probably know about that being his imports. Nopia had a lot of imports and whatnot. Then they brought Flex in to bring some newer cars. I did it in Atlanta. My boy RP, my boy Tone, in New York did it for the one in New York that ended up being in Jersey, and they did him the same way they did me. I brought a handful of vehicles there, a couple of mine and some of them were somebody else's vehicles, because I grabbed a bunch of people together I knew who had cars and said, yo, let's go to this car show, let's go dub out, let's go here, let's go do this, do that. We get there. He has his own crew that's traveling. Matter of fact, this how long ago it was. Funkmaster Flex had just did a deal with Ford, and he had the Expedition out and the F-150. That was, and it was both of them black and red. And Flex walked out and didn't look at nobody else's vehicles but the ones that traveled that was in that little circle by the stage. And that was it. He didn't come nowhere to where we were, and he had the cameras with him because he had to deal with MTV at the time. And even when they posted up on MTV when they did the series, you didn't see any of that on. All you saw was the cars that traveled with them. LS, what's good, bro? What's good? Hey, LS, I'm glad you're on. I was actually testing out some equipment that I had packed up and whatnot. That's what I was telling everybody earlier, and testing out StreamYard with it, and I like it because I use StreamYard for other stuff, and it worked, and it's working good. So this is how I'm gonna use for what I'm gonna use for. So this is really just a test run, period. This is not something big, but being I got on and it went live, and Mean Gene got on, and after Mean Gene got on, then turned around and Cortez got on, and I was like, dang, let me not click off on them because they already talking to me. Let me just keep talking. And next thing I know, people started just joining in. But yeah, definitely, Twin. So you remember the Flex Edition 4? He had them all there. He had that Ford, the Ford Fusion that just came out. He had a Ford Fusion done up with his whole thing, and he would not come around anything. When I say he wouldn't come around anything, he didn't come around none of our stuff for the locals, just with the people traveling. That was all he did. If you was with them with the travel, then you got all the footage. I'm like, well, damn, he didn't come to nothing. And when they gave out the awards, they got the awards. Don't get me wrong. It was people that had nice cars, but it was people that, to me, didn't deserve it as much as the local people did. So I was like, you know what? This is gonna be my first and last time going to any of these Funk Flex things. And I also have footage of a lot of it. I might just throw that together and put that up there too. I said I got enough footage to last me until next year. Putting up, I put it up every day. Oh, tech for your needs. What's happening? What's happening? Um, I'm still trying to read comments at the same time. My comments are on the big screen up there, so I'm looking at the same time. Gee, yeah. Hey, folks. Yep. Yeah, I still need to set mine up through Yardstream. Yeah. And like I told you, LS, I already had it set up already to do business stuff. I just had to set up a different account for this for YouTube, which I did last night actually. And today I was just kind of tinkering around with it and made a mistake and went live. So I just stayed on here. And also for y'all that are on here, please check out Tech for Your Needs. Please check out Forum and also check out please check out Catfish. Catfish Corners, great detail guy. Please subscribe to his page. Check him out. Got a lot of good stuff going. Please do. S and J Forever. Wow, what is happening? How are you? How are you? How are you? Yeah, Tech for You Need StreamYard is the truth. Yep. And I was like, you know what? After me and So Lit had talked, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna use it for this and that. Because the church said, yeah, you should. I said, I just use business, I'm gonna use it for this. So I was sitting up here tinkering with it, and I made a mistake and hit the broadcast button. And then when you hit broadcast and it actually want to go live, it automatically just went live. I was like, oh my god. Oh shoot! I just realized, y'all give y'all wow. For any of y'all that see my videos, S and J Forever, I just realized who you really are. Caffeine Queen, you are on a handful. She's been one of my number one supporters back when I only had 5 subscribers. She was number 2. She was my number 2 subscriber, and all I had was just travel stuff up. That just see well, it was kind of like yesterday. Was kind of like yesterday, but she was my number 2 subscriber. And if you really look at this is my other account. Okay, this is your other account. Okay. And if you really look at it, um, Caffeine Queen, aka Miss Life with Stephanie, because that's what I remember about Life with Stephanie. If you look at some of my footage for some of my videos, the girl holding up the iPad that says subscribe, that's her. She's been down with me since day one. I think it was like my first day or second day my page up. And I supported her stuff and she jumped on and supported mine. And she was like, I know nothing really about cars like that, but I like the travel stuff. I said, just hang with me. I'm doing a little bit of everything, appreciate it. I'm gonna throw you out there. And when she turned the iPad up, I hit her up. She said, hey, yeah, you can use it, put it up. So I was always putting that up on the last part of my vids. That is her. So Caffeine Queen, much shouts out to you. I love you. I love the hell out of you for that. I swear I do so much, so much. She was my number 2 subscriber, y'all. Number 2. I'll never forget that. She was my number 2 subscriber and told all her subscribers about me. Yes, much love to you. Much love to you. Cause man, y'all just don't know that got me going and got me moving along. And then LS just changed the game for me, him and Dewan. After I joined in with them, they kind of just changed the game and stuff just started going even more. And then reaching out to a lot of connections I got because I'm well connected with a lot of people. I don't like to brag about it, but I reached out to them and it took off even more. Like I have a handful of interviews coming up. Okay, go ahead and switch accounts. Cool. I got a handful of interviews that's going to come up for 2020. I don't want to jinx them yet, but when they happen, they're going to be all premieres, and y'all going to just be like, wow. And I'm kind of working on getting a lot of that together. And someone's going to deal with cars, someone's not going to deal with cars. One of the interviews I'm working on, if y'all don't know, is the first female, and she's African American, first female to ever break the record for drag race motorcycles. So I'm definitely working on getting something done with her where I can put it up here. And it's probably gonna be just she's gonna be on StreamYard, and she's just gonna tell her story how she got to where she's at. And I think it's a great story to tell. One of the guys that I know knows her, and he's been kind of a middleman trying to set that up for next year. And I thank him like hell for that, for just trying to set that up. Um, Chuck Finigi said, I'm from Boston, Massachusetts, not too far from NYC. The newest time. Okay, okay, yeah. Boston's only like 3.5, 4 hours from New York. But I'm not in New York anymore. I'm actually in Kansas City. But I still go back to New York, visit time to time. New York stuff started getting too high. So that's why could never go back to live like that. Still got a lot of family that still go to the visit. Funny story about New York. I can tell I know who talking about she be killing it on that bike. Yes, yes, Rico. Yes, her. Yes. Um, like I said, I don't want to jinx it right yet, but I'm just putting it out there. Waiting to see what kind of things happen. I started reaching out to a lot of people. Period. Her archiving that record. Yeah, yeah. Okay, Catfish. Yeah, you saw it. So yeah, I know some people that know people. And I say, I hate just reaching out to people to get people on stuff because, like I said, I'm not a cloud chaser, nothing like that. But one of my partners was like, and he's a big, big YouTuber, but he's bailing on YouTube now because he has other ventures, other businesses. He has over 5 million subscribers, and he's been kind of coaching me along from day one since I had no subscribers. And love your post running. Oh, appreciate it, appreciate it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm actually sitting in my movie theater, so that's the boomerang one over there, and then it's like the Eddie Murphy curve. Matter of fact, I got to turn on Saturday Night Live because he's gonna be on it tonight. Um, I met Eddie a handful of times, him and Charlie, and back when my security days, and I went by the same name in New York, and they saw it on my thing, and they was like, "That's your name." I said, "Well, that's where I'm from. That's how they put us up, so they don't give our real names." Where New York you from? I said, "I know y'all from Brooklyn." I said, "I'm from Queens." What? I said, but I know y'all moved to Queens, and I was talking about where they moved and everything. It was like, they were real cool though. It was real cool. Him and Charlie were real, real cool. Real, real. Glad you back. Glad you back. Y'all, please check out Caffeine Queen. She does a lot of everything on her page. Check her out. Like I said, she was my number 2 subscriber. Period. And I will support her even if I didn't have a YouTube channel. Would just support her because she's been very, very nice to me and very, very helping. She been very, very helping with stuff going. And when she did the thing with iPad, I threw it up there. Um, her timing on that light is on point. Oh yeah, the girl, yeah, her timing is on point. And hopefully I get that footage, and it's probably gonna be a live like this on a StreamYard live because I don't know exactly where she's gonna be at, but I'm working on it through somebody. Like I said, it's through another person, so sometimes how that goes, kind of haywire. So I'm working on that. I'm working on to make that happen to kind of get her in, have a talk about a few things and whatnot, and not to hold up our time real long, just kind of get a maybe for about 2 to 5 minutes, just to do a quick talk. Also, for everybody that's in here, please smash the like button. Everybody, please smash the like button. That's all in here. Need to start lives again. I haven't been in live in weeks. Dang, Caffeine Queen, you normally go live a lot. You're right, you haven't been. It's time for you to go back live. It really is time to go back live. Trying to think. For y'all, I know it's the last Saturday before Christmas. And one of the things I was gonna say was I'm gonna try to get some of my footage out during that time or right before that time. Like I threw up a video today that's just all pics from 2015, throwback pics 2015 Stunt Fest. That's out there. Please go check it out. And also a few other things that I want to try to get up, before that time comes of the new year. Because the new year, I want to start putting up some other footage, but I have so much throwback footage. I might be still putting up throwback footage at the same time. Because I want people to see the stuff that I got to see. Because a lot of people, like I said, didn't know a lot about everything about these certain events. And I remember talking to also Velt Boy. I did a conversation with him through I think it was IG. and told him to give me the dates and whatnot so I could promote that when he does his next car show. So I'm definitely gonna try to make that in St. Louis. Hopefully, it don't be as crazy as it was with the line how it was this year. That was crazy, and I didn't even go. But when I was going ahead, they told me how bad the line was. I was like, man, time I get it, I'm gonna turn around and come back to do some, come back for work. It's gonna be crazy. They've been live, but did have a hangout with LS. Oh, hey, twin, if you had a hangout, you did better than me. I'm still waiting for my one-on-one talk with LS, my chat one-on-one talk. I'm still waiting on that. I don't know if he just shafted me to the side. No, he ain't shafted me to the side. No, he just been busy. But I know one of these days we'll get a chance to do it. I got a chance to do it with Dewan, and then Dewan kind of just threw me on the live, which was cool. Just kind of introduced myself to people because he was like, "Yo, people need to know who you are and what you're doing and what you're doing with that deuce you got." When I say deuce, I mean a deuce and a quarter, not a gun. A 76 deuce and a quarter. Um, so I'm waiting on that LS. Whenever you ready, I'm waiting on that. I am waiting on sometime here between now and sometime 2020. I'm waiting on that. Um, trying to think what else. Like I said, this wasn't a plan live. This was I was tinkering with some equipment and tinkering with StreamYard to get it set up with that equipment and whatnot. And all of a sudden, boom, it just threw me on. It's about six of us. Okay, yeah, about 6. Yeah, okay. And next thing I know, it just threw me on live, and boom, here I am. Like, oh shoot, I was gonna click off, and two people got on. Mean Gene got on, and then Cortez got on, and I didn't want to just click off while they were on. So I just started talking to them, and while I was sitting here doing what I was doing, and everybody else started joining in, and before I know it, it was like 10, 11 people in here. And I'm like, dang, like, all right, okay, if that's how many people's in there, all right. Um, another thing, I was gonna ask, is anybody planning on working in their garages from now to the new year? I know the holidays are here and whatnot. Anybody doing anything crazy? Anything? Any goals they're trying to accomplish? Any goals they just accomplished, just met? I know Mean Gene. I don't know if you're still in here. Congratulations on hitting that 2K. Cortez said all day, every day. You like me when it comes to the garage, all day, every day. Um, definitely Mean Gene. Shout out to you. Congratulations for reaching that 2K. Because man, we all striving trying to get there. I was acting a clown last week when I hit 100. And thanks to Mr. John 613 being 100th person, that just made me dance. And now I looked and I was like, wait a minute, I'm at 100 and I know to y'all it might not be a whole lot. But I'm at 129. Might not be a whole lot for me. That's a goal. That's accomplishment. Don't forget to like and yeah, drop my trans last night. Okay. Yeah, okay. Cool. Definitely will. Um, so to me that was like a big accomplishment, a big goal. I was just like, wow, 100. And I can change my banner how I want to do it, which I did. Change a few other things. Also, Catfish, I didn't know if you were still on or not. For y'all that don't know, check out Catfish's website. Ooh, channel. He is one of the ultimate detailers of our century. Check him out. Check him out. Oh, Ellis, you still in here? We all started at zero, so definitely know the feeling. Yeah, yeah, Ellis, it's a great feeling. I'm probably gonna have that same feeling when I reach 500, when I reach 1,000, when I reach 5K, 6K. Also, congratulations to LS for reaching 6K. I was right there celebrating with me, Mean Gene. We was all celebrating like hell. Oh yeah, Mean Gene, appreciate it, appreciate it. You're welcome. You're welcome. Definitely, you're welcome. Um, I said the first holiday without the wife and I stay busy with the cars, tools, and audio. Hey, definitely stay busy with that. She gone, definitely stay busy. But for me, on just celebrating that, it was just a milestone. It was something I had rolled up, and I said, man, let me just get to 100 by this time. Boom, did it. Actually, before time, oh shoot. Well, let me see if I can get to this many. Let's see if I can get to this many. Let's see if I can get to this many. And LS, I'm like this. When you hit that 6K, I'm celebrating and rooting. I'm not one of those type of people that be a hater and be like, oh, he hit that. Oh, so what? What type or whatever. I'm not like that. I'm far from that. I congratulate anybody that reaches a milestone, that gets to a certain point. I congratulate the hell out of them because to me, period, it's one of the greatest milestones. You know, you feel like you seeing and reaping the benefits of your hard work. Period. Oh, appreciate it, Catfish. I'm gonna actually get my banner together. You can actually design your banner, put on here, which I'm actually gonna do. I just tinker around with it for a minute and see what it would look like. And right now, it's just plain Jane, but I'm actually gonna work on it. I'm gonna work on it and save it. Definitely gonna work on save. But yes, yes. You're right, LS. It never gets old. Every milestone is awesome and blessed. See, LS, you just don't know. You a motivator and you don't even know it. You're a motivator. Yeah, I know you're like, I didn't get into this for this, but you're doing it. You're doing it without even knowing you're doing it. 10K by Whitfest, so I can have that merch on the YouTube page. Be easy for people to see. If they see pics versus having to look for the link to the store. Yeah, that would definitely be a great goal that I know you can reach by then. And we're gonna help you reach it. We're gonna put you out to help you reach it. I'm already doing it already for people that's not even connected with cars. You know, like you saw Miss Stephanie jump in here. She's not even connected with cars like that, but she supported me from day one when I just had travel stuff up, and I support her. And she sees your stuff on here. She may just go ahead and subscribe to you just to be subscribed and watch some of your stuff, to give you hours. And there's so many other people I watch, from people doing mukbangs to people doing, oh my God, people doing all type of other videos, because I have interest in a lot of other things as well. And I kind of connect them to everybody else. So I'm definitely going to connect them to, people from the car game as well, so they'll be able to support all the way around, be bringing it full circle. Everybody supporting everybody, period. Yeah, excuse me, this damn electric chair just made a mistake and came on, and it just started reclining on its own. Damn, I guess my arm must have hit it or something. I was trying to adjust this laptop. I don't want my laptop set on my phone. Ellis kept me motivated with the Aero Coupe. Yeah, Ellis just don't know it. I think he's just trying to be modest, but he keeps a lot of people motivated with a lot of things because he's consistent on putting out content. And Ellis, I appreciate it. You said something that just made me smile. You couldn't see it on your end. You was like, yo, New York just hit the ground running. He's putting vids at the vids. He's on the grind and hustle. He's doing it. And I'm like, yeah, I am. I'm trying, it's taken away from a lot of family stuff sometimes, like now, but they chilling. They watching TV. They chilling. They might be going on sleep now. It's late. But Gene, I'm just like you. I'm gonna support everybody, and that's what I do. And Gene, you see it for yourself. You see me on a lot of people chats. You'll see me on a lot of people videos. Like, damn, New York be everywhere because I be supporting a lot of people. I see something good, I'm gonna support them. Period. Him and the Chi-Town box Chevys. Yeah, the Chi-Town box Chevys, boy. Man, it's like what, 1, 2, 3, 4 box Chevys. They are real hot. They're real hot in the game right now, and I love it. I what I'm seeing with a lot of them. Really do. Really do. I really love seeing what I'm seeing, and man, I must say it's a lot, but I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. No, I'm not upgrading to do that. It's asking me to upgrade to see a different logo. Nope. Not doing it. No, thank you. I'm good. I'm good. I don't need all that. Let me go back to the comments because I see comments just flowing up and look on the big screen. Don't care how big or how small they are. Everybody needs to support. Exactly. I support so many people looking at stuff, and whether they recognize it or not, if it's good content, I watch it. Not unless you just end up being mean, which I've had somebody do that, just be mean in the comments, and I just quit watching them altogether. You know, they be mean to everybody and was mean to me, especially. I was like, nah, I'm not doing that. I'm dropping smile tonight, folks. Pass it along. Does help for the holidays for those in need. Oh yes, definitely. Tech for needs, yo. That's what's up. What's up, Ella Shira? That's why my mind's so much. My day ones has just been humble, dude. Overall, yeah. I remember when I asked, like, why everybody got the blue thing except me? Then I remembered, duh, they're mods. I don't need to be a mod. I'm cool. I'm gonna keep staying like I am, keep supporting. But you're right. You know, they get day ones, and I don't even have no mod set up on mine yet. I was like, I don't feel like I'm big enough to do that, but I definitely would. I saw one from the Midwest Sounds doing hair tricks with just 215s. Yeah, yeah, twin. I've seen when it comes to car audio, I've seen so much stuff, and I've seen one dude that had, I kid you not, he had 112, and he was hitting 155 dBs with 112. 112, walled off from the trunk, all the sound inside the car, and I was at a sound competition. He had 112, and he was giving it to go. Hey, you sound like, oh man, I need to catch that. I'm gonna put it on. I'm gonna put it on down here on the screen down here. That's what I'm gonna do. Where my remote? When you set is on right now. Let me go ahead and do that right now. I definitely want to see that. Definitely want to see that. Because I want to see what Eddie's doing. Boom. There we go. Appreciate it, Catfish. Appreciate it. In fact, let's do the double screen. Let's do the picture in picture deal. There we go. There we go. Now I can do the picture in picture deal. There we go. That's what's up. Um, okay, back to comments. Appreciate that, Catfish. Definitely. Yeah, let you know I'm day one. Yeah, Gene, you definitely day one. Most def Gene, seeing growth, folks, posting videos, Yep. Before facts, LS. Wow. When you said I had 115 inverted in a Nissan, that's crazy. Yeah, you really don't need a whole lot to really hit real hard. It's a guy I know right here in Kansas City. I kid you not. He got 10 subs, and you would swear it was 212s in this car. And he has them bolted to the back deck because he wanted to keep his trunk room. And he had me hook up everything for him. The guy built a whole deck for him and already had him bolted and wired, and just had the wires drop down. I did everything for him and just to the amp. And as soon as you close the trunk, it sound crazy. I mean, crazy. And the only thing was kind of making a little noise with the tag, but I put some foam around that, and that was fine. But it was crazy. It was crazy how good it sounded. I was like, man, you really don't need much these days. Engineering has changed the game for everything. Took off now, LS. Yeah, LS has taken off. Yeah, appreciate it, Catfish. Definitely appreciate that. Back when I was JDS. Oh man, LS, I remember when you was that. And the craziest thing was I was subscribed to you through one of my old ones, through one of my old YouTube channels. And when I was, all I would do is just watch. I would just leave it up watching. Said Freeney's, well, I'm out of there. I have to do a couple of things before I go to bed. All right, Tech for your needs. I appreciate it. Appreciate you. Like I said, this wasn't a planned thing. This was something I was just kind of just making StreamYard work for me. And boom, this happened. This happened. Um, but yeah, LS, I remember when it was just JDS. I remember that, and I was watching some of the stuff back then, and that's back when I was watching a little bit of stuff. Excuse 1 minute, excuse me, here and there, and having a good time watching. I wasn't really commenting a whole lot. I was just watching the stuff, laugh at it, especially during the time, like I said in that one live about my inspiration mission, when dealing with all that death around me, man. YouTube kept me sane. It kept me sane to just watch everything was going on and watch people's channels and watch the happiness and watch all of this and watch people do a lot of great things. It took my mind off of everything else that was going on. And that's why for a lot of people, I'm going on here to say, thank you for doing that. And I've been saying that to so many people, whether they know it or not. I know Catfish. I know Catfish. Let me know if he's still in here, because you can relate to this. Um, when I said that during that live, Stunner said, I got to reach out to some folks, and you may want to reach some folks I hadn't talked to in a while. And I said, you should. I sent him a private message saying, you should, man. You should talk to some of these people you ain't spoke to in a while, because sometimes even if it's people you might have had a disagreement with and you won't talk to them no more, you talk back with them again, and sometimes you be like, you know what, that little disagreement we had, that was some bull. Life too short. We had this disagreement about this and this. You know what? Sometimes it don't even matter anymore. Or sometimes it's just sitting there talking about it and getting it out in the open and getting through with it. Because sometimes some people don't know. Like I had one person tell me, I didn't know I hurt your feelings like that. It was something years ago. Because he was like, man, we hadn't spoke really since then. I said, yeah, because you did this, 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 and this. What? You don't remember doing that? You don't remember saying that? I remember doing, but it hurt your feel. I didn't know. I was like, yeah, it did. So that's why I kind of just quit effing with you. I left you alone. And it was like, oh, okay. Well, I'm sorry about that, man. That's not what I meant. That's not my intention. Not my this. Not my that. So it made a whole lot better by doing that. A whole lot better. When I say a whole lot better, man, y'all have no idea how much that changed everything. And it made me feel better, period. Because I was like, well, I got what I wanted to say all these years, and I ain't have to say it all mean or nothing. I just went regular with it. Yeah, that's true. Miscommunications happen. Yeah, and that's what it was with me and him, because I told him, man, I ain't like that. He just thought it was just funny because I ain't like what he did. And at the time, by the time we met up again, we met up like 6, 7 years later. Part of it I forgot about, other part I didn't, and I was like, yeah, it's all right, it's cool. It's the reason why I started YouTube in the first place. He's a real one. Yeah, Catfish, I know that's Stunner is definitely a real one. He reminds me of me in a lot of ways. He's definitely a real one. And I know a lot of people, I told myself, a lot of people might not like changing what you're doing, but as long as you happy with it, put it out there. Your number one supporters like me gonna support you from day one. Because I've been subscribed to Stunner since he maybe only had, I think he had under 100 people on his subscribed to his page. I was already subscribed to CJ, and I was subscribed to CJ when he had less than 1,000 people. I think maybe it was a couple of hundred when I subscribed to that his page, because I knew of CJ around folks. I knew of him when he just had that Dodge Charger, and before that when he had that Cutlass. Because CJ So Cool had a Cutlass as well. I think it was a SpongeBob Cutlass he had, and I went to a car show in Indiana, and both of them were there. And man, it bring back some memories. I think CJ had the little dreads at the time. That's so long ago. But I just tell people, life's so short, man. Period. Reach out to some folks you haven't talked to, especially your parents. I know that better than anybody because I kept in contact with my dad all those years. Went to see him, went to do this, even though it's like, damn, people say, damn, you reach out and you go over there and you don't come see. I don't care. I'm going to go see him, going to do this, going to do that. That's when he left. I had no regrets. When he passed on last year, I had no regrets. Like I did everything he asked me to do. I went to go see him, went to go do this, went to go do that. I had no regrets. And I was the only one there when he went on. So I had no regrets about anything. And I tell people, make sure you go give people their flowers while they living. And that was one of my whole reasons of making that live the way I did that day, because I wanted to tell people, you inspired me to do this, you inspired me to do that, you motivate me to do this. Even though sometimes Ellis don't like to hear it either, but you one of them, you motivate me to do this. Gene, believe it or not, you motivated me to keep commenting on people's stuff because I would read it, look at it, and then when I go to the comments, you be right there first. I'm like, hey, let me comment too. Oh, let me do this too. Oh, let me comment. I mean, I wasn't trying to be a copycat or nothing, but it was like, damn, I'm sitting here watching this whole thing. Let me comment on it and let people know, whether they respond back or not. Because at one point I thought, well, maybe they got to respond back for me to do this. And this was like years ago. I said I was on YouTube before YouTube was even famous, because I met the two guys that started YouTube and the lady that they started it in her garage. or was it a basement? The basement garage, one of them. They started it in, and I met all three of them the same time, and that's when it was like, yeah, this person is doing this, and this person is doing that. Yeah, it's going to end up going to Google. Google's going to buy into our idea, and do this and do that. And I was just like, wow, okay, it's cool, cool, cool. But y'all, I'm gonna talk y'all heads off to death. Oh, Gene, appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you too, man. Blessings to you, man. Appreciate it, appreciate it. And one of these days we all get to meet up and whatnot. Oh, also, Catfish, I didn't know if you were still in here. I'll definitely see you when you come to the city, because like you're gonna be coming here before I go to where you are. So I definitely, like I told Pim, and I'll definitely come up there and catch y'all and whatnot. Um, I wasn't gonna be on this live long. I've been on here over an hour already. Didn't even realize it. Um, Definitely, I'm gonna go ahead and leave this live. Like I said, I was just sitting up here messing with some stuff, get some stuff going. Glad to see y'all supported me and jumped on just to have a conversation while I was sitting up here upgrading, updating stuff. And definitely, we'll try to get the rest of this other footage up. If you haven't already, check out the vid I put out today, which is just the throwback pics. Also, definitely check out all the throwback pics I put up. Check out all the videos on the page if you have, because you're gonna see a lot of people that just started getting going, and you're like, oh man, that's like, for instance, oh man, that's Dunkmaster right there. He started getting going. Yeah, that's when he first fixed up that car. And that car been changed. What, I think the engine been changed twice since then, and the interior been redone. The car been repainted and been redone since then. So definitely, when you get a chance, check out a lot of everything, because with my throwback footage, with you watching it, you'll notice a lot of people like, oh, that's so and so. Like, for instance, the guy in the gray shirt that was standing next to me, that was J Malcolm 2004. Before he went by J Malcolm 2004 Rise, that was him standing next to me. We used to live not too far from one another, so he spotted me and we were just talking and vibing. And that was the one I was saying, yeah, I finally got my brother here during this time. That was me talking to him, because he was with another one of his buddies that had a nice car. But anyway, some people might not know him, but if you don't, definitely check out his page. J Malcolm 2004 Rise. He's fixing up a box Chevy. He rebought the car that he had, and he's refixing it up. And he also has a badass 1,000 horsepower Camaro that's really off the hook. And he's doing things to his liking and doing his own lane. That's what I always loved about that dude. But until then, y'all, I'm gone. Y'all have a happy holiday if I don't be back on here. Oh, I will be on live on Monday, because I plan on dropping another throwback footage if I can, if I have time. But I plan on being on live. It may not be long. I'm not going to do my normal live on Tuesday, because Tuesday is Christmas Eve. So I'm not going to do my normal live then, but I will be on Monday. Until then, peace, fish grease, elbow grease, whatever you want to call it. I'll holler at y'all later. Salute.